This incident happened to me about a year ago. Our final exams were approaching, and I had to prepare a lot. Usually, our school library closed at 5 p.m, but because of the exams, it was kept open till 7 p.m. for the next 10 days. Just like every day, I went there to study, but that evening, the library felt strangely silent. It was just me and the old librarian, sir. I asked him, "Sir, can I study a little longer today?" He looked at me. His face seemed normal, but his eyes carried some hidden fear. He said, "Don't stay here after 7. Not today." I thought maybe he just wanted to leave early, so I smiled and said, "Just 20 more minutes, I'll lock up while leaving." He didn't reply, but as he walked away, I heard him mumble, "Hope it doesn't happen again." I couldn't understand what he meant. It was 6:55 p.m. The librarian started switching off the lights and walked out. I said, "Sir, just 10 minutes. I'll close the door myself." He stopped at the doorway and said only one thing. "If you hear something, don't respond." A chill ran through me, but I continued studying. Around 7:05 p.m, I heard slow footsteps in the corridor. Tuck, tuck, tuck. At first I thought it must be some staff member, but a few seconds later, the footsteps stopped right outside my room. A shadow moved under the gap of the door, but no one spoke. Only the sound of slow breathing. My legs trembled. I pulled my feet onto the chair. I tried focusing back on my book. And then, the page of my book flipped on its own. All the windows were closed. There was no air. I shut the book with shaking hands. After a moment, my notebook fell off the table on its own, as if someone had pushed it. And then, from the floor came a faint girl's voice. "Not fully prepared?" I froze. My breath stopped. I was about to run when I noticed something. The third table ahead of me, a rusty old chair placed there, was slowly sliding backward, as if someone invisible was sitting down. I looked carefully. There was dust on the table, and on that dust someone had written with a finger, "I used to study at this exact time." My whole body turned cold. I ran toward the door. It was locked from inside, but I never locked it. At that exact moment, the same voice whispered again, "Don't go. I have an exam today." Someone was standing right behind me. I didn't turn. I couldn't. I just kept pulling the door with all my strength. Suddenly it opened, and I ran straight towards the school ground. The librarian, sir, was standing outside, as if waiting for someone. Seeing my terrified state, he said only this, "I told you, never stay after 7. The next day, I gathered courage and went to the library again. On the same third table, written in the dust again, "You got scared yesterday." And next to it, there was a burnt notebook. On its first page, written in a girl's handwriting, "Final exam, literature." No one has dared to touch that notebook till today. The librarian still says, the day she failed her exam, she has been preparing ever since.